Hi students, in this session we are going to study about the star delta transformation. So star connections are generally used in long distance transmission lines as the insulation requirement is less in star connection. And the delta connections are generally used in distribution networks for short distances. Alternators and generators, they are usually star connected. And the transformers windings are connected in star or delta connections, star delta connections. First one is delta to star conversion. Here in this figure given R12, R23 and R31, they are the resistors. They are connected in the form of a delta. This is the shape delta. So the 3 points are 1, 2 and 3. The resistance which is connected in between 1 and 2 is R12, 2 and 3 is R23 and 3 and 1 is R31. And we have to convert this delta network into corresponding star. The star connection equivalent to this delta is shown here. This is the point 1, 2 and 3 are marked here, and the resistance which is connected to point 1 is R1, and the resistance which is connected to point 2 is R2, and the resistance which is connected to point 3 is R3. So from this delta we can form the corresponding star connected resistances by using this formula, that is R1 is equal to R12 into R31 divided by the total resistance of the circuit, that is R12 plus R23 plus R31. So when we fit this star connected network inside this delta, we get R1 here and R2 here and R3 here. So for finding the value of R1, we should multiply the resistance which is connected to the both side of this R1. So here it is R12 and R31 divided by the total delta connected resistance, that is R12 plus R23 plus R31. And the second resistance, second Y connected or star connected resistance is connected to the point 2 and it is R2. For finding the value of R2 is connected here. So the resistance which is connected to the upper and lower side of this R2 is R12 and R23. We should multiply those two resistances first. That is R2 is equal to R12 into R23 divided by the total delta connected resistances, the sum of total delta connected resistances. So R12 plus R23 plus R31. And the third resistance which is connected here, and it is star connected resistance R3, and the resistance which is connected to the upper and lower side of this resistance, this resistance R3 is R31 and R23. So for finding R3 is equal to R23 into R31 divided by the total sum of delta connected resistances, that is R12 plus R23 plus R31. So this is the equation for finding the star connected resistance from the delta connected network. Similarly, for finding the delta connected network from a star connected network, we can use the following equations. That is, this is a star network. Here R1 is present here and R2 and R3, and we should convert this star network into corresponding delta. So the point 1, 2 and 3 are present here, and the resistance which is connected in between 1 and 2 is R12, 2 and 3 is R23 and 3 and 1 is R31. So for finding R12 is the resistance which is arranged here. R12 is equal to, that is, in the case of a star network, here we are connecting the delta connected network, that is R12. This is R23 and this is R31. For finding R12, we should start the operation from here, that is R1 into R2 plus R2 into R3 plus R3 into R1 divided by, we are going to find out the value of R12. 1, 2 is present, so the other one, that is 3, is coming in the denominator. So R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus R3 R1 divided by R3. It is the equation used to find out the value of R12. And for finding R23 is the resistance which is present here, and R23 for finding this R23 is equal to R2 into R3 plus R3 into R1 plus R1 into R2 divided by, here it is 2, 3. So R1 is present here. And for finding R31 is equal to, it is the resistance which is connected here. R31 is equal to R3 into R1 plus R1 into R2 plus R2 into R3 divided by, we are going to find out the value of R31. So 2 is missing here, so that 2, R2 is present here. So this is the equation for finding the value of delta connected resistances from a star connected network. Let us discuss some problems. That is, consider the question: using delta star transformation, find the equivalent resistance across AC. Here the point A and this is C. We have to find out the equivalent resistance between this AC. Here numerous resistances are connected in this circuit. Some of them are connected in delta and some of them are connected in star. So we are going to convert all this resistance into corresponding star or delta transformation we are going to apply here, and finally we should find out the value of equivalent resistance which is present in between A and C, that is RAC. So before that, in this circuit, here A, B, C, D are the 4 points, and here it is connected 10 ohm resistance, here it is 30, here it is 15 ohm, and here it is 20 ohm, and the galvanometer resistance of 40 ohm is present here. So these are the resistances which is connected in the circuit, and here we are using a 2 volt supply. And we should convert this delta. This is a delta network and this is also a delta network. So we are going to convert any one of this delta network into corresponding star for simplifying the circuit in a easier way. So firstly, we are going to take this circuit, this delta connected network into, we are going to convert this into a star network. So this is the star equivalent of this delta network, and here the RA is present, and here it is RB, and the third one is RD. So next we are going to find out the value of RA, RB and RD. That is the resistance which is connected to this point A is taken as RA. Instead of R1, please take RA. And here the resistance which is connected to point B is RB, and it is RD. So RA is equal to, we should multiply this RA is equal to 10 into 20 divided by the total resistance, sum of the total resistance which is connected in this delta network, that is 10 plus 20 plus 40. So we get 2.86 ohms for RA. And for finding the value of RB is equal to, the resistance to the upper side of this RB is 10, and we should multiply that 10 into 40. Lower side resistance is 40. So 10 into 40 divided by the total sum of the resistance of that delta connected network, that is 10 plus 40 plus 20. So we get 5.72 ohms. For the third resistance, that is RD, here the resistance which is connected to the upper side is 40, and here it is 20. So 40 into 20 divided by 10 plus 40 plus 20. So we get 11.4 ohms. So the circuit becomes, instead of this delta, now the circuit contains a star. Here it is 2.86, and here it is 5.72, and it is 11.4. The other two resistances are present here, that is 30 ohm and 15 ohm. So the circuit is like this. Then we should solve the circuit. Then we get here these two resistances 5.72 and 30 ohm, they are connected in series, and here these two resistances 11.4 and 15 ohm, they are connected in series. So we can add those two resistances, and then the circuit becomes 35.72. Then the lower resistances are 11.4 and 15, that is 26.4 ohm. So these two resistances which are connected in parallel, so we should find the equivalent resistance of these two resistance that we obtained by using 35.72 into 26.4 divided by 35.72 plus 26.4. Then we get the resistance as 15.18 ohm, and this 15.18 ohm is connected in series with this 2.86 ohm. Here it is also, we are using this 2.86 ohm. Then these two resistances are connected in series now. So by adding these two resistance we get 18.04 ohm, and it is connected across a 2-volt battery. So the effective resistance which is connected across the points A and C is 18.04 ohm. So that is the answer. Thank you.